What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to try a little bit of a new format. I am going to just show you everything we did running some trails out at Sand Hollow. I'm going to kind of break it down for you a little bit before we dive into all the footage. But stay tuned. Check it out. All right, so we have been busy with work and projects and everything else, family life, all the things that get in the way, and I've just had footage stacking up, and I finally thought I'm just gonna share it with you. So I didn't do a whole lot to edit any of this. It's basically an out of the rig camera, an in the rig camera, and then shooting around at a bunch of the rigs that we were out with this day. But back in early November, I got together with a group of guys from Warmachines 702 out of Las Vegas. Awesome group, small group. David, Brandon, and Danny, and then myself, my wife, and my son came along, and we just had an awesome time. So this day, we went out and ran open range first, and then we hit Dominguez Falls right after. Now, Dominguez Falls is a brand new 8-rated trail, and none of us had been out on it before, but we were super pumped to check that out. And open range is one I've been out on a few times, and I have a blast out there too. It is another 8-rated trail. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the entire trail from start to finish. We make pretty quick work of it because while we kind of got out and shot some of the rigs, we pretty much just kept cruising on through. So what's cool about this is there's only 4 of us. We have our JLU, so 4-door Jeep Wrangler, for those of you that aren't into Jeeps. My buddy's always like, what's a JL and a WJ? I don't know all that stuff. So so our 4-door Jeep Wrangler, Brandon came out in his yellow 4-door JL as well. Danny's got a 2-door JL, and then David's running a 2-door YJ. So it's a good mix of rigs, and it gives you a good idea, short wheelbase versus long wheelbase, different suspension setups, things like that. I was probably the lowest. I think all of us were on about 40-inch tires, different suspension setups though, long arms, coilovers, coil springs, air shocks, things like that. So different setups, but it was an awesome day out there, and this is literally from the start of the trail all the way through to the end. You can see the obstacles, what we ran, and I'm not going to throw any music over it. I'm just going to let it go, and you can check out the whole thing. You can skip through parts. If you want to see what open range is all about, this should give you a pretty good insight to not only what it looks like through the windshield of the driver's seat as you're going up, but also what it looks like outside while you're watching the other guys run it. So check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments. Good job, Danny. Good job, Danny. Brandon in the yellow, Danny in the white, David's right behind us.
So are we part of this group now?
I think so. I don't know. I was actually thinking that. I was like, I wonder if I'm an official member of 702. I don't know.
How do we join?
I don't know. I think I am, but
It really needs people.
yeah, totally. I'll ask David. Are we official members? Do I need to pay a membership? I think we're. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Front and rear lockers. You want to get out, or are you in it?
I'll get out.
Okay.
You guys drive. I'm gonna walk.
Your driving skills on there, kid?
Look at bit.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it. Here.
Yeah, buddy.
Put my window up.
Oh, I wanted it down so Mom could see you. Why do you want your window up? Okay.
buddy.
Passenger for a minute. There you go. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, this one's fun because all the sand. Man, I am sweating. The sun is just beating on me.
That feels great.
It does feel great. Taking off my sweatshirt right now. I'm sitting right in it. Yeah, look at that. Brandon getting flexy with it. Nice. That's cool. That's a big crawl. Woo! Hell yeah, that looked awesome.
Hey, we got my pumpkin got hung up. That's why I had to go backwards a little bit and get another angle.
I don't know that I'm quite gonna be able to do what you did, but we'll see.
Feels off camber.
Yeah, it's off camber.
Can I get out and help you?
Hang on. You feel really off
Me
camber?
too, Ace. Me too. I love that you say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Find the spot and rock it. Walk it up.
Walk it up.
Walk it up.
Walk it up, Buttercup.
Let's get a little, I'm gonna hop out and get a little video. David coming up. Hang on, David, I'll get a video. and Danny were saying that the cutout in my engine might be because of the crankshaft position sensor. And
Are they mechanics?
no, but they are familiar with some of those things, and you know, you just ask people what issues they've had. And yesterday I was telling David, because it saw it happen twice, and I definitely like kept my foot down, and it just did what it was gonna do, which sucked. And they said, yeah, do you have that reservoir for PSC steering over on this side? And I said, yeah, and that's where it's throwing oil back on the sensor just below.
Might take out the rest of your light. What happened to me?
Hey, turn that off.
Is that on this? I broke a light yesterday.
For pushed in like that, it didn't even hit the rock. That's what happened to me and Heather both. Our driver's sides did the same thing in California and took out both of our lights.
David's rig took out my light, or my rig took out my light on David's rig. Me, the light situation, that's cool. Got a little grip on the side there.
Do you want me to video?
Sure. Always go horizontal right now. I'm going to try to put this into a...
Yeah.
That's cool.
If I have a bite,
Yeah, buddy.
Don't forget on this one, like once you get up that end, turn passenger out.
To this way, like where he is now?
No, like where he's gonna be in a minute. Like at the very end when you make that left turn, you don't want to keep turning left because you'll high center.
So where Brandon is now, is that what you're...
So once he goes up the
Yep,
ledge,
yep.
you kind of want to turn back towards like where Danny is.
Okay.
I think he's still trying to figure out his positioning.
I might take off the front locker headed through that part too.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. And I think I told you that last time. Like I take off the front locker and it helps you turn.
Yep.
Once you get your front up on top, turn the front locker back on and then kind of pull out of it a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Is he cutting it too close there? Or no? No, that's not bad.
So there he's got one front up. So see now right there?
Yep.
Once the front's up, you got to turn passenger.
Turn passenger, yep.
You could probably go pretty high driver on that one and swoop up in.
He said go pretty high driver.
Yeah, when you're turning. Oh. when
After
you're
you get
turning in.
over it? Okay, maybe that's what he's saying.
Yeah, you just don't want to turn driver out when you get to the top.
Let's do it, dude.
if I have that.
The gas did you put in your Jeep, Danny? 88. Oh, I just keep getting whiffs of like pneumonia. I don't know, maybe it's just the brush.
Like,
Got it to take 9.5 gallons.
this part is where I think I hit my head last time.
I really like the idea of a sight glass or a clear tank.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the nice thing about coming into town for dinner the last 2 nights is I didn't have to pour any gas from my gas cans into the Jeep. I just went to the gas station.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, where are we going tonight?
Yeah, I see.
Dave, where Eric's coming up, usually stuff your driver front right there at the very beginning and ride that up.
Yeah, his turning's not great. He's doing what he did the last time we did this. He backed up into position, and now he'll go up with the front locker off. Once he gets the front up, he'll turn that locker on, and then he'll kind of turn passenger out of it.
Yeah.
Passenger out from there.
I was just wondering if it got too off camber, if you, right at the very, very beginning on the driver's side, if you put your tire up on that and rode it up and then turned driver into everything.
Perfect, Eric.
Sweet. Get a little video hair shot in the back. Woo!
Hey! There you go.
That's such a big video.
Yeah.
Like, I so rarely get videos of me or my Jeep. Can you radio him real quick? Tell him he should back up.
David says you should back up a little bit. You wanna?
So I'll go up there. This is the one I was telling you. That driver rear tire's got to come up. If it doesn't, you'll for sure be into your
just
corner.
stuck. Yep. Okay. Get that driver rear tire up. He says.
Can I have a mango?
Yeah, like that. That was perfect. Nice, dude. That was sick.
Actually, after this.
Yeah.
This one's in there.
He's wedged.
Ooh, no, he's not.
He's looking good up there.
You want to come up the wall.
Yes.
Out a little bit. Now I'll go up.
Yeah.
We have to trail that thing up. We have to go a little bit passenger.
A little bit passenger. We do have to go actually a little bit driver on this one and make sure we keep our we get our driver rear tire up that wall as we're going.
Well, maybe a little bit passenger when we climb that steep rock. Boom. Woo. That's.
All right, ready?
Can we climb up that?
Oh yeah.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. Flexy with it.
There's that one.
Yeah.
And this side here.
You hold it here, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
buddy.
little bit passenger.
A little bit passenger.
Yeah, you did. Woo. And a little bit steep. And right up there.
Yep. It's all good. I'm not worried about those either, but
Yeah, just turn into the wall a little bit.
yeah.
A little bit enough to get
Fender!
Don't let it
Fender is dead! I don't care about it.
Woo! Those U joints.
Yeah. And then just stay straight out.
Yeah.
Turn driver. Oh, I tried it. It doesn't work. You're so off camber that you can't get.
Your fender.
Yeah, just turn into the wall a little. Yeah, just a little bit enough. Good. Very nice.
Woo.
And then just stay straight out. Don't turn driver.
Great. Drop down. I don't know why. There it goes. Finally disconnected.
Hard passenger in. Stop. Yeah, hard passenger, you'll clear your top.
It's not undercut, but it's dug out a lot more. Yeah, I guess not undercut, but it's a deep hole right in front of it. I think last time we were on this, it was super slick and really hard to get up this section too. Nice work, guys. Looked awesome. Just placing rocks on it. I remember this being real, it was real slick last time. It had water still kind of on it, and Jeff had a really hard time. Well, he was also playing on it a little bit, but yeah.
Yes.
Might have to stay driver a little
A
longer.
little longer, yeah. nuts out.
Nice.
Oh, we hit the rock. Don't jump.
Oof. Well,
Fire.
yep.
Right. Whoa, driver. Drive.
Hang on.
No.
Hayes is telling me driver or passenger, so. Sarah, get this from the front.
I need some towing.
You need some what? Towing? What does that mean? Woo. Good driver, good co-driver in here.
Wow.
And on this one, it shows us going straight up this hill. Is that right?
Might have to stay driver a little
Yeah.
longer.
Nice, guys.
Well,
Watch your door.
Sunday fun day. It's Sunday fun day.
No, it isn't.
Okay, well, it is. You gotta be careful coming down this one.
Drop, drop, drop.
Alright. We cannot tell how close we are and or aren't. Coming off that.
You know, it's a good line through there, Eric. That's the one that Mark got all Willy Wampus on.
Thanks, yeah, it felt good. It's cool. It's hard to tell exactly where you are on the passenger side there, but... All right, so I don't know about how far through the trail it was, thinking back on it. To be honest, it felt like pretty early on in the trail. Like, it's not a very long trail anyways, but maybe halfway through the trail, there's a descent into a tight turn. What you just saw Brandon doing was that tight turn. Now, when you're doing that, you have to stay very tight because otherwise your driver's side will drop off the rock that's on the other edge. So it's a tight maneuver, and as you get down into the lower section, you start to crawl up the other side, which basically puts a lot of pressure on your driver front and your passenger rear, and you've just got to either keep cranking or drop it back again, reverse, and then go forward. Now, the last time I did it, I remember specifically going up a little ways, coming back, and then going. Brandon tried to power through it, and why not? But what happened with that is he put enough pressure on the sidewall, it punctured the sidewall of his tire, and I heard that immediately. Then when we pulled the tire off to start looking, as soon as we got that off, we realized that he broke the upper arm on the knuckle. So lucky for us, David actually has an onboard welder, and we were able to hook that up to a couple of our batteries. I pulled my battery out of the Jeep and we plugged it into Brandon's rig and my battery, and thing worked like a champ. We got that thing welded back together and got it welded well enough that we were able to hop back on the trail and then cruise all the way out to Dominguez Falls and have an awesome time out there without any breakage or issues. So that was the only slight hiccup. Got the rig back together and then cruised on. Did a little bit of playing at the end of Front Range. Got it. I do not want this phone. Got it. That's what I always say. Got it. Nailed it. Can you turn that? Yeah, let's keep it off for a second, buddy. You can turn it back on when we need it. It's all good. What? Did you say a little butt cheek? He's over there. Right there. All right, so as you get to the end of Front Range, there is one little obstacle. It's kind of like a, I don't know if there's actually an official name to it. I think we looked at it on the map, and I just think it's an obstacle. It looks, I think people call it like soup bowl. I think somebody was calling it pea soup or something like that too, but I think that was more in reference to the puddle that was in the bottom of it the last time. But either way, it's a really big bowl with a huge undercut, and it's really hard to get out of. Danny played around on that for a little while and had some fun. I thought we'd give it a shot at least before we took off. Watch him make this look easy.
Your tire's off the wall. Go back down. That should be good. Just keep her kind of straightish.
That is a deep hole.
You may have wanted to turn a little earlier, but I don't know. We're gonna try that. Yeah.
I think that's too much, but.
Yeah. A little earlier. Not so hard.
Yeah, and I think putting your passenger tire here is probably where you're going to want it.
I mean,
I think putting your passenger tire over here, like where this rock is
that's the way over there.
yeah.
But there's not much here. But I mean, if you want to try it,
Yeah,
it's up to you.
get creative with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passenger more.
You think so? Yeah. It's gonna drop over here though. Woo! Man, game of inches.
What I know, you have to go
Yeah.
all the passenger you can, basically get it onto its side of where you're at.
Well, you can try.
What was your plan for where you're sitting?
I think if you back up and turn out right,
Yep. Hard passenger, you know. Yep, yep. Is it gonna grab? No. Yep, yep. Man, that is. Stop, stop, stop.
That's the spot.
That is the spot, but.
hard passenger, back up a bit.
That's the
Hard passenger. Maybe straighten out a little bit. I don't know, man.
So hard to put that in perspective.
I feel eventually.
That's it. If it was just
Oh, keep going. If it keeps going, it's gonna go. That's crazy. Yeah. Your motor doesn't like it. Yeah.
that was a good attempt. I mean,
Now, yeah, they're both.
the other side touching it.
Yeah, it is. It's touching. You got the other one on there. Yeah, a little driver. I agree. Oh, it's gonna do the same thing. Yep. Yeah, hard passenger if you can. Ooh, well, it's everything. Build a new line going that way out.
Stop.
Oh, yep.
That's all you got from the top.
Might be able to just come straight forward.
I know. I was just thinking that too. It's just gonna get steep. Quick.
Suck down winch. Come forward. A little bit.
Suck down the winch, Shay says.
Go passenger all you got. And then as you come up, go driver.
Now start straightening it out.
Looks good. The 40s are too small.
47s.
Just digging a hole.
Yeah. That tire's where.
See,
Yeah.
Danny, if you let it walk that way, you probably could drive out of it that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't go backwards.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
We can either winch you out of it But I think if you can get it to walk that way. Turn off my rear lock. They're both turning.
It might. It's trying.
Back up with a little bit of driver until the wall.
I got you. Keep going. Keep going. It's actually going to lift right up. Yep.
Now come forward, passenger.
I think everything you got.
Oh my God.
Back up one more time.
I mean, as you come up, you'll drive.
Now start, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Nope, not doing it.
That tire is where, hey Danny, if you let it walk that way,
Yeah, Danny.
you probably could drive out of it that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't go backwards.
We could either winch you out of it, but I think if you can get it to
Not
walk
the
that way-
winch. Yeah, my helmet.
Danny, back up with a little bit of driver until Eric tells you to hit the wall.
Yeah, Danny.
I got you.
Come on.
It's actually going to lift right up.
Yes, yes. Now come forward, passenger.
Forward passenger.
Everything you got.
Now it's going forward. Back up one more time.
And then do it, and then
Sand is just so deep here that
Yeah. We're getting a rock on the bottom of it now, though. Yep, you're good. Keep going, keep going. You're good there, probably.
Hey, you started to climb.
Yeah, it started to climb, and you're literally a rock under that sand now. So.
It's all flat up
You got it.
here.
I think you got it.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Maybe you should get the winch.
They might, but I think you can get up right there. There you go.
There we go.
No winch.
No winch needed.
No winch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Look, I think that's
I thought we'd get that
Cool,
tall
dude.
winch in
That was
there.
cool.
All right, so that was the first half of our day on Front Range. We had an awesome time out there. It was a beautiful day. I've got the entire Dominguez Falls Trail coming up next. That was a great time. I gotta say, like, it's fun to go out on something that doesn't have a lot of lines to it yet, hasn't been broken in a lot. At this point, that was November 10th. I think that that trail debuted at Trail Hero, so maybe about a month and a half before that. I know there was other guys out there kind of carving the way well before that anyways. I think I've seen Mason Converse out there doing some stuff. So, but still, it was a pretty new trail. In relation to like all of the stuff that's in Sand Hollow and how many lines there are out there. So it was super fun to do something that was new, that we hadn't done before, and that was still an 8 rated trail. So I had a really good time. If you want to check that out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.